Hey, welcome back. We have a knot knife here that's something in from a buddy. Hey, Pocket Priorities. Magnetic compartments are awesome. Enjoy. From Durning. Check them out at Durning Knives on Instagram. Sorry, just reading through everything else I got here. What do we have here? What is going on? Not a knife. And it uses magnets. Let's see what we got. Oh, did say on the side here. 6-bit driver. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Wow. This is fancy. Wait. Oh. Oh, I see. That's funny. I felt this and then thought about the hidden compartments thing. That's pretty cool. So CRKT made a nice little driver set here. Ooh, that's nice. That is really easy. I like that. So if I need I usually leave my T8. I don't know about you. I usually leave my T8 in because it's the most universal. Ooh, nice and magnetic. Let's see how it works. What do I have that's not like Loctite important right now? It has a T8 ideally. Whatever, we'll just, you know what we'll do? We'll do the part back here. Those aren't T8 though, darn it. Who is a good knife maker that uses T8 everywhere? Nobody. There is an unimportant, I shouldn't say unimportant, but a T8 that I'm sure I can't screw up. We'll see though. Oh, it's so hard. I don't want to twist it too hard and ruin my nice DLC code on that one. Sorry. Gonna be a wimp. But I bet you Ben Banter, I should say Ben Peterson with the banter. Ooh, very nice. What's cool is you can also tighten it from this part here. And I do think this is important because it's very easy to strip out like T6. And if you're out here on this side, you get all that torque and leverage, and you can very easily strip out like a T6 or even maybe a T8, depending on how much you crank it. So once you get it to a point where it's like nice and tight, you can come in here and you're not gonna get as much leverage where you might tear it out. So I do like that kind of little more precise option, where every twisting force is going to apply less actual torque to the screw head. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at that. Works perfectly now. Thanks, Dirty. No, this is really nice. If you watch the channel, you'll know I'm always toying back and forth with a mix of these two guys. So that takes everything I do with these two and puts it all into this one. And it looks cool. Kind of goes with the average knife in my collection. I'm pretty big on this kind of style. So this is sweet. CRKT. They do some nice stuff. One of the things I've been looking at that they are doing is they do some partnership with Burnley, I think it's pronounced, knives. Burnley. And he makes some really nice knives. They make one, he makes a custom version of the tuna, but they make the Burnley or Brunley, whatever it is, tuna. And I'd really like to check that out from them as well. I think I have it handy. Yeah, I have only one knife in the collection. It was actually a giveaway from the PNWCI event. So this is kind of a smaller version. It's called the Squid, but it's pretty similar in design. I shouldn't say in design, but in like kind of shape to the tuna. But it's just, it's a nice little guy. I don't know if I can really flick this out super well. It's it is on washers, so yeah, not expensive washers. It looks like that's like kind of a plastic washer in there or something like that. This is more of a rollout kind of knife, and probably better for someone with small hands than it is for me. You can see I get real uncomfortable on these super tiny knives. There we go. I just kind of got to load up and send it in the right direction, or it sort of misfires. If it goes outward, it kind of misfires. Oh, that one went well too. Probably user error as usual. That's usually the problem with knives when they're on this channel. I think what's happening is if I put a little lock bar pressure on there, it lets me load up a little more actually. It's kind of funny. But CRKT definitely, I mean, I can say that the fit and finish on this is really nice. So far with my 2 very minimal experiences, I know a lot of people have had a lot of, you know what, I may even have some CRKT knives from my old collection. Let me even just take a look here since we're on the subject. I know we're going off the topic of the driver set, but ow, kicked my garbage can on the way over here. I may have some somewhere in here. That's not it. CRKT Winchester, no. I should do a video. I'm not sure where it is, but I should do a video on my old knife collection. Not my old ones, like my Victorinox. Maybe I should do that too. I should do like a whole video on all my old knives from when I was young. What is this one? This is like my favorite of my cheap knives from my second iteration. Now it's an M-Tech, kind of similar but different. This is like the nicest knife from my old cheapo knife collection, which I started on like 15 years ago. My Victorinox are great too, from when I was younger, but I bought all these like really cheap, you know, like single blade folders. Sorry, I caught that with my other finger, part of which is happening because the pocket clip on this is not adjustable. Even missing a screw on this one. This was like my biggest user for my old collection. And actually the ergos are really good on this thing. This is a funny knife. It's really good. You can roll it out. You can kind of flip it out. It's not a very good flipper tab, so you kind of have to like give it a little wrist. It's really got nice like detent, and you can flip it out no problem. And you can actually kind of, if you can get your finger in there, you can kind of spidey flick it. Now you can spidey flick it off the thumb stud too, but this fuller is actually somewhat functional, where you can kind of spidey flick off it. You can also spidey flick up here off the thumb stud. But you know, once in a while you run across something that these companies like M-Tech and CRKT make that's like 20 bucks and it's so good, and you're like, huh, I've handled knives that are like $600 that are not as good as that. or only incrementally better. Like this thing was probably a $10 or $25 knife or something at the time. And yeah, it works really well. I don't know if I would trust the lockup a lot on it, to be honest. It does seem to hold, but yeah, aside from that, just for basic use and stuff, this thing's pretty damn good. Kind of roll it out from that fuller too. The only thing is it's like totally off center, so it does come with the price. And this thing also has cheapo plastic. I wonder if I put like nicer washers in this, it'd probably ruin the action if I put steel washers in it, but it'd probably make it work really well. I might even have some that fit it. I might have to take that apart and take a look. But regardless, thanks my friend. This is gonna be cool. I'm definitely gonna use this. Thanks for pimping my ride. Magnets are cool. Hidden stuff with magnets is even cooler than that. So see, the magnet here is there and it just sticks to that one in there. And I don't know if those work as the same one. I think this is a separate magnet in here, but simple, works, love it. Cool. That's all for now. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.